Did you call the child the word?
Yeah, spoiler alert, while I censor it, she uses that word in this video multiple times. Rochester, Minnesota is where this happened. There's a man, we'll just say that he is not white, right? He is at the park with his children. He sees this woman start berating a little black boy, calling him the N-word, and he confronts her.
Did you call him the child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him a Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's you dumb.
Nobody digging through your
A little kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has.
Oh man, I had to stop, man. Shalot's stupid. He said she looked like a White Walker from the Game of Thrones. Hey, that's on point though. Like, that's funny as hell. Like, she do. But this woman, she's calling a little 5-year-old black boy the N-word because he grabbed something from her child or something like that, and she's confronted by he's like a what you call those people, like an Ethiopian man. He's confronting her about calling him the N-word. Now this Ethiopian man comes to this park a lot with his kids, and his kids play with this black boy. This black boy happens to be autistic. Okay, crazy thing is that this woman has now raised $500,000 on crowdfunding because she's saying her number has been leaked and she's getting threats and she needs to move. And white people, Maga, responded swiftly. And so she has raised more than $500,000 after this incident. And let me read the article, okay? It says a woman in Rochester, Minnesota was recorded in a viral video saying racial slurs when a man accused her of calling a child the N-word at a playground. Now, you've seen that video. Now I'm going to read the money. She raised money. She says, woman raised more than $390,000 after saying the N-word. It's up to $500,000. It's a little bit past $500,000 right now. The woman in the video has launched an online crowdfunding page that has raised more than $500,000 with the goal of reaching 1 million. The crowdfunding post claims that the video caused the woman and her family great turmoil after her personal information, including her address, phone number, and social security number, were leaked online. The woman says in the post that she fears her family will have to move and is asking for the donations to help protect herself and her children. It says that the Rochester response is that what they're saying is the NAACP Rochester branch launched its own crowdfunding effort to raise money for the 5-year-old boy involved in the incident. Organizers say the money will be used for legal redress and social justice efforts in support of the child and family, legal advocacy and accountability efforts, and broader social justice and anti-racism work in Rochester to change the culture and ensure this never happens again. That fundraiser has raised more than $100,000 with the goal of $250,000. This is about more than one incident. It's about who we are as a community and what we choose to stand for. The NAACP post reads. The NAACP officials added that the child who was called a racial slur is also on the autism spectrum. So this child has autism. And now, she was racist and now she's crying victim. She's a victim now, which is something that you see a lot with white folks is that they are vicious in their prejudice and in their bigotry. But then, when they're called out or when people get hip to them, they become a victim. They're the first people to use the race card. Black people live the race card. But now she's a victim. Now she's in fear of her life and all of this crap. But you see how adamant and how she was speaking to that man that confronted her. She called him the N-word. And she said, if that boy gonna act like one, I'm gonna call him one. The boy is 5 years old. Kids play with one another. Kids do things, take things from one another all the time. It's a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And so the internet made her famous, and now she's a victim. Now she's a victim with over $500,000 in her pocket. And it just shows you how the racism works for them. And you know what? MAGA went and supported her, man. They went and supported their people. You will never get rid of racism with money in the NAACP, not until Black Christ come in all his glory. That's right. Her kid has Down syndrome playing with the black child with autism. Both kids were playing with no thought of racism. Right. They just kids. Typical Edomite behavior. Once again, the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're just kids. Like Shalat said, they're just kids playing together. They not even kids at a certain age. Kids are innocent of race. You get what I'm saying? She is calling this she devil. It's just crazy, man. I'm lost for words. But what I was going to say is this: you see how MAGA come to their defense? They're so racist against you that they're willing to support one of their own, even if one of their own is wrong. They're going to support them anyway. Well, I'm gonna send them some money. I'm gonna shoot her something. This is the effect of the whole situation in Texas, in Frisco, Texas, with Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. This is them showing you this is how they fight. They fight with resources. They fight through the GoFundMes and the crowdfunding and all of that. Say, I'm going to support them. I'm going to support my people, even when they're wrong, even when they're racist, even when they're evil. I'm still going to support them.